And here were the Bulls arriving earlier at the arena with a big game on the road awaiting.
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers are trying.
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. MP is out there at DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And for the Clippers, the team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Man in at the 1. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
To the middle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Outside DeRozan. For 3, Levine, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Levine's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does.
And that one drops.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Man passes to Leonard. Looking to end the run. Good on the triple.
For a guy who hit only 25% of his threes in college, Kawhi has become one of the NBA's best at the wing position.
Outside DeRozan. In the corner, it's Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Like this stuff.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
At the elbow, it's Levine. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well-timed play with a powerful ending. DeMar DeRozan, he went and got that one.
Clippers trail by 9. Outside Leonard. Down low. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Levine finds Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Passes to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Pass to George. Launches a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
Pass to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Ball. Five to shoot. MP scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
George against Levine. And here's George. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Puts up a three. The offensive rebound. And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. The defensive work, they've done it. Clippers. Leonard, he's checked in for Batum. And Georgia subbed in for Luke Kennard. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Tristan Thompson. MV comes in for Bradley. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Green. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso.
He's a soft-spoken leader. Kawhi Leonard prefers to let his play do the talking for him.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. And Chicago also making a switch. Levine's checked in, so he gets them both. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
George in the front court, along with Leonard. Jackson is out there with Powell. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Dosunmu, the pass to MP. No good. His first miss after 3 makes.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
That one good for 2. Now just a 3-point Chicago lead.
Love the finish through contact. Kawhi is even stronger than he looks.
Here's Dosunmu. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back to George. Leonard trying to break free. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from George. Oh, Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now here's Dosunmu. Last game he had 12. Levine with it. Outside DeRozan. Nice touch on the bank shot. DeRozan's got 8.
If you can get a good screen for DeRozan on a pick and roll, more often than not, he'll convert it. Great body control.
Outside, George. Outside, Jackson. It's good from long range. 7 points in the game.
Nice play. Usually Reggie prefers to initiate, but this time gets it done off the catch.
And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, and at this point of the game.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Staples. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kawhi Leonard really has his...
Those quality shots have been jumpers.
Oh!
No, he didn't.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Nice job capturing the moments. And he banks in the lane. George has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Ball, the pass to MP. Back to Ball. He dishes it to MP. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4.
Well, with Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
For the Clippers, Batum comes in for Marcus Morris, and it's Luke Kennard in for Leonard. Chicago also making some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Vucevic, and it's Alex Caruso in for Zach LaVine. It's good.
Caruso.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Now Kennard still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Second chance shot. Ball with the rebound. Chicago leading. MP kicks the ball. The dish now to Thompson. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. And that's 10 points for MP.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
George passes to Man. Back to George. And that one hits back iron.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you.
2 minutes.
And Batum kicks to Zubac. And the rejection by MP. The pass to Caruso. Here's MP. Takes it inside. And MP throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And the Clippers call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the
Substitution on the court.
Man passes to Powell. DeRozan against George. Feeds to Leonard. That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
George in the front court along with Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Man in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 42.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. They quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for White. Outside, Levine. To the inside, MP. And the dunk by MP.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
George against Levine. A nice shot by George.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Chicago leading by 10. Inside. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Ball. 6 points for Vucevic.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The lead now in single digits. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
On any given night, Kawhi can just take control of the offense and at least score from all 3 levels.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The feed to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 10. And here's George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Driving in. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
Outside, Levine. Powell against DeRozan. Back to Levine. Dishes to MP. George with the defensive effort. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Leonard kicks to George. From outside, off the mark. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the paint, Leonard with the steal. Powell for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. And Chicago shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 10. There's 47 seconds left to play. So Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Back out here.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple calls from a couple labels. Now it's all eyes on me like they was watching cable. I had to come up, I really couldn't stay down. Still 10 toes with my boys from the playground. I see these haters, they really want me way down. If they not talking bread, please get up out my way now. Look, I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I wanted all no percentage.